Alright, we're gonna have to continue with my 5,000 video special, in which we'll be playing Jeopardy for the PlayStation 3. I do have a run going for this game at the moment. However, this game is not going to count towards that run.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. Clues are worth $200 to $1,000 in these categories: official state dinosaurs and fossils, the 20th century, CSI Shakespeare, the short form, ice cream, and Sherlock Holmes. All right, let's get back into this. Cohen and Greenfield are the last names of the co-founders of this company that created Cherry Garcia ice cream. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Where's Ben & Jerry's?
Hey, you're right.
Ice cream for 4.
Please, though it started with just 31 flavors, this chain now has more than 1,000, including SPF 31. It's Player 1.
What is Baskin Robbins?
Correct.
600, please.
Player 1. Pick again. This treat gets its name because a certain fruit is cut lengthwise and then topped with ice cream, nuts, and whipped cream. Player 1.
What is a banana split?
Right you are. Please pick. This 3-flavored ice cream is named for an Italian city.
Unknown
Let's hear
name
it,
there on the
Player
phone,
1.
so I'm not answering it. What is Neapolitan?
Right. You get to
Ice
pick.
cream
Many claim to have invented these. One man made them from waffles at the 1904 St. Louis World's Fair. Yes, Player 1?
What are ice cream cones?
That's right. Way to go.
Short form for 200.
Player 1, back to you. Frag, meaning to kill a fellow soldier, started as a short form of this term for a type of grenade. Player 1?
What is fragmentation?
Yeah!
Alright. Short form for 400.
Player 1, if your internist gives you a script, it's short for this. Yes, Player 1?
What is a prescription?
That's correct.
Short form for 600.
Player 1. Buck, as in dollar, is short for this item once used in trade and barter. Okay, Player 1?
What is buckskin?
Good.
I was about to say buckwheat, but that wasn't one of the choices.
We return to
Short
you,
form
Player
either.
1. A cab you drink is short for this word. Okay, Player 1?
What is Cabernet?
You.
Short
Correct.
form 1,000.
Please. A cab you ride in is short for this word. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is cabriolet?
You got it.
Alright.
Player 1, back to you.
20th century 200.
In the 1920s, this fascist leader of Italy set up a puppet regime in Albania and reconquered Libya. Let's hear it, Player 1.
Who is Mussolini?
That's correct.
Yep, Benito Mussolini is correct.
Player
400.
1. Elizabeth II succeeded her father, this man, who died unexpectedly at age 56. We're talking about George the Sixth.
George the Sixth. All right,
You
20th
again,
century
player. On
61.
February 8, 1904, Japanese ships attacked this country's fleet at Lushun, Manchuria, beginning a war. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is China?
Sorry.
No.
Anyone else?
It's the first one I've missed.
Okay, player 2.
Russia?
That is correct. Player 2, where do we start?
20th century 800.
On February 15th, 1965, Canada's new flag, which featured an 11-pointed one of these, flew for the first time.
Oh, I better get this one right.
Yes, player 1?
What is the maple leaf?
That's it.
20th century 1000.
Player 1. On Valentine's Day, 1989, the Ayatollah Khomeini showed no love for this author's satanic verses, giving him a death sentence. The correct response is Salman Rushdie.
Okay, we have 3 categories
Player
left.
1, back to you.
Sherlock Holmes 200.
His second spin as Sherlock Holmes was subtitled A Game of Shadows. Player 1?
Who's Robert Downey Jr.?
Hey, you're right.
Sherlock Holmes for 400.
Player 1. He first played Sherlock Holmes on film in 1939.
Way before my time.
Player 3?
Basil Rathbone? Yeah.
All right, let's get back into this. Player 3 has this star of Lawrence of Arabia voiced Sherlock Holmes for a series of cartoons in the 1980s. Yes, player 1?
Who's Omar Sharif? Nope.
Any other takers? Here's the correct response. Peter O'Toole.
Peter O'Toole.
Player 3, back to you.
800.
This one-time Willy Wonka took on the title role in 1975's The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes' Smarter Brother. It's player 1.
Who is Gene Wilder?
Good. Okay, let's get... Before Rain Man, he directed Young Sherlock Holmes, in which Holmes and Watson meet as boys at boarding school. Okay, player 2.
Who's Sidney Lumet? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Well, it's 50-50, so
Player 1.
I'll give it a try. Who's Sidney Pollock? Or, no, Barry Levinson.
That is correct.
And this time, I changed my answer and it paid off. Seaside Shakespeare 200.
Stabbed the king and made him drink poison. Something is rotten in the state of Denmark, and it's him. Player 1?
Who is Hamlet?
That's it. We return. Witness says he does murder sleep, and the guy okayed the hit on Banquo. But what we have here, Frank, is regicide. Player 3?
Macbeth? Yes.
Player 3, you start. Blood Spatter says the guy killed Paris, then himself. The girl stabbed herself. Ain't love grand? Player 2.
Romeo and Juliet. Yeah, that's what we needed.
Some
Player
money
2's
again.
back on the
Player
board.
2, start us. The Triceratops found in this state's Black Hills won official fossil status. Yes, player 1?
What is Montana? No.
That's not right. Any other takers? Yes, player 2.
North Dakota?
Sorry.
Nope. Alright, well,
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
South
Okay,
Dakota.
player 3.
Yes, South Dakota was right.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 3. Make us a... Montana's state fossil, the Maiasaura, had this type of mouth, like the platypus.
Player
Okay,
2.
player 2. No.
Not Mandible.
Sorry. Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response? It's player 1.
What is Duckbill?
That's it. Okay, let's
I'll
get
go
back
Seaside
into this.
Shakespeare
Player
for
1. 3 Dead Daughters by poison, hanging, and suicide. I wouldn't want to write the family Christmas card this year. Let's hear it, player 3.
Titus Andronicus?
Sorry,
No.
that's wrong. Any other takers? Let's hear it, player 2.
King Lear?
That is correct.
Yes.
Great, you're back into it now. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 2.
Nice
You make the
responses
next
for
selection
6.
as we go.
Answer there, the Daily Double.
It's the Daily Double. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to
It's
be?
100.
How much are you going to wager? Answer this. Haddonfield in this eastern state was the site of the first nearly complete dinosaur found, a Hadrosaurus.
What is New Jersey? And that is right.
Select again. The teeth from Maryland's Astrodon were cut open in 1858 and revealed this pattern, hence its name. Yes, player 2.
What is Star?
That is
Yes.
correct. Player 2, back to you. Saurophaganax was named this state's official fossil in 2000, and you can see one at the Sam Noble Museum in Norman. Here's the correct response. Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Here's the $1,000 clue for you. The Duke's been stabbed, then drowned in a barrel of wine. Looks like the drinks are on him. Here's what we were looking for. Richard III.
Richard III. Alright, and that's the end of the Jeopardy round.
First in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this.
Alright, player 3 has $200. She'll go first in Double Jeopardy.